Oh my God, that's 5%? That is a lot of money.
Got any old Happy Meal toys sitting in a box in the attic? Well, you might want to take a look because here are 15 Happy Meal toys that are now worth serious money. 101 Dalmatians. The live-action 101 Dalmatians movie hit theaters in 1996, and the puppies won over many hearts with their adorable antics and heroic storyline. So McDonald's released the 101 Dalmatian puppy toys at the same time as the movie, bringing people into the restaurant to get the toys and, of course, their Happy Meals at the peak hype of the movie's release. This complete set, which includes a red fabric-lined collector's box, is now worth in the neighborhood of $220. The collection is made up of all 101 of the Dalmatian puppies from the movie, showing off their quirky personalities in goofy poses and with cute props and outfits, like hats, toys, and even Cruella de Vil's car. With that many figurines out there, it took some serious commitment to put together a complete set.
Serious business.
But given that it's now worth a bit of cash, it seems it was worth the time and effort to bring all the puppies together. The Minions.
Minions?
Usually when we think of things becoming valuable, we imagine old and rare collectibles or heirlooms passed down from generation to generation. But when it comes to McDonald's Happy Meal toys for the Despicable Me 2 movie, the action figures have appreciated in value in the short time since their 2013 debut. The quick increase in value isn't surprising when you consider how well received the Despicable Me series was by the public. What is surprising is that it's the Jerry the Minion action figure that has been particularly well received and has increased in value, ringing in at around $120. The figurine features Jerry breakdancing and, just like the movies, continues to be popular among people of all ages. If you hung on to your Jerry the Minion toy, you could be sitting on some cash. Furbies.
You've got to get rid of those Furbies. They've turned feral.
McDonald's often hopped on the latest crazes and trends with their Happy Meal toys, and in the 90s, this included hopping onto the Furbies craze. While the Furbies had a mix of people who loved them and people who thought they were just plain creepy, the toys seemed to talk all by themselves day and night. The Happy Meal Furbies are now worth a considerable amount of money.
Hello, I like money.
With a Happy Meal, you could get a Furby keychain that is now worth over $120. If you have a full set, you can get a lot more than that. A collection with 8 of these McDonald's toys sold for over $900. That's some serious cash for a toy that had a lot of mixed reviews and was handed out for free with your Happy Meal. Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels!
Hot Wheels cars were released by Mattel in 1968 and have become, and remain to be, a popular toy. And while they may not be based on movie or TV characters, they do still receive a lot of attention from collectors and enthusiasts. Like many toys that bring out feelings of nostalgia and memories of simpler times, some of the early Hot Wheels cars have become quite valuable since their release.
Like how expensive?
And this includes the McDonald's Hot Wheels handed out with Happy Meals. McDonald's launched 14 Hot Wheels cars to include in Happy Meals in 1983. Each car is now worth over $40. If you have the whole set, that could be worth $560. Snoopy.
Snoopy?
Yeah.
I love Snoopy.
Wait a minute, I love Snoopy too.
In the year 2000, Snoopy became the featured Happy Meal toy to celebrate the beloved Peanuts' 50th anniversary. The McDonald's Peanuts toys celebrated the milestone and particularly the fan-favorite character Snoopy, featuring the black and white beagle in a variety of costumes and actions, and even Snoopy with his good old pal Charlie Brown. There was so much excitement around the release of these toys and people wanting to collect them out of hope they'd appreciate in value that 2 people were reported to have been sent to the hospital in the rush to collect a certain Happy Meal Snoopy. And the anticipation for how much these toys would appreciate in value wasn't ill-placed. The complete set can now go for as much as $180, so it's not surprising that people took collecting them so seriously. But nobody should get hurt over Snoopy. First time here? Then don't forget to subscribe to our channel and never miss out. Mr. Potato Head.
Potato Heads, Mr. and Mrs.
Mr. Potato Head is a classic toy that has stood the test of time. He's been around since the 1950s and has even become a movie star, appearing as the lovable character in the Toy Story movie series. The toy has even become part of a family of potatoes with different characters, like Mrs. Potato Head and even a baby potato. The characters come with different accessories and body parts that kids can take on or off the potato body as they please. In 1987, McDonald's developed and launched its own line of Mr. Potato Head toys for their Happy Meals, dubbed Potato Head Kids. They were smaller versions of Mr. Potato Head, and they came in a variety of costumes and were given unique, playful-looking personalities. Unlike the store-bought Mr. Potato Head, the accessories were fixed to the characters, so they couldn't be rearranged. But even without the creative freedom, these adorable potatoes now hold some serious value for collectors, ringing in at about $100 per toy. Transformer toys. While Transformers might make you think of the movies and toys with the motto, Transformers Robots in Disguise, what McDonald's offered were their own transforming robot toys inspired by Transformers, transforming food. The toys transformed from classic McDonald's menu items like French fries, burgers, hotcakes, soda, and ice cream to their own Transformer robots. Just like the original Transformer toys launched by Hasbro in the early 1980s, these toys were robots disguised as everyday objects, in this case, McD's menu items, instead of things like cars or trucks. These Happy Meal toys are now valued at about $70 each. Beanie Babies.
My Beanie Babies aren't toys, they're friends.
Beanie Babies made their way into the market in the 1990s, and they had a hold on people everywhere with their fluffy faces and giant eyes. This Beanie Baby obsession was extended to include the featured toys in McDonald's Happy Meals called Teeny Beanies. Like the original Beanie Babies, these stuffed animals were filled with plastic pellets that gave these toys a beanbag-like feel. They came in a variety of different animals like baby seals, lions, giraffes, and tigers that people couldn't help but love. And just like the Beanie Babies on store shelves, the Teeny Beanies offered with Happy Meals have appreciated in value. A complete set can go for $450, which is a pretty penny for something that came with a burger in a box. Pokémon cards.
You found yourself a Pokemon partner.
Pokémon is a franchise that has had a cult-like following for a long time, even before the Pokémon Go game came onto the scene. Since its inception, it has inspired TV series, movies, card games, and video games. In Pokémon's early days, McDonald's got in on the popularity of the franchise and started offering Pokémon cards with their Happy Meals. Some of these cards, like those of well-known characters Pikachu or Charmander, have brought in over $300 on bidding sites like eBay. With the Pokémon catchphrase being perfectly set up to invite people to collect cards, it's not surprising that these cards, even those from McDonald's, have appreciated so much in value. I guess it's true, you've gotta catch them all. Inspector Gadget.
Oh, Inspector Gadget.
Go-Go Gadget. The iconic half-man, half-robot character has also become a valuable and iconic McDonald's Happy Meal toy. The character came to life in an animated TV series in 1982, and since then has grown to include 2 live-action movies, and of course, action figures and toys of all the characters. The McDonald's version of the Inspector Gadget toy came out along with the 1995 Inspector Gadget movie release, and the toy and movie became wildly popular.
Excuse me, what's more important than popularity?
Make sure you have all the pieces, because if you do, the toy is now valued at $350. Tarzan.
Tarzan!
It's no secret that movies and TV shows have often inspired McDonald's Happy Meal toys. The animated movie Tarzan made it to the McDonald's Happy Meal ranks with action figure toys of several of the characters in 1999. The popular movie featured voices of Tony Goldwyn, Minnie Driver, and Glenn Close. And the iconic soundtrack was full of Phil Collins songs. Like the other toys on this list, the Tarzan action figures have gone up in value and they are now worth a serious amount of cash. The toys included Tarzan and Jane, of course, and the other loved, and in one case not so loved, characters of Turk, Tayton, Professor Porter, and Clayton. The complete set is now worth almost 450 big ones. With the success of the movie, it's no surprise that the toys have appreciated so much in value. Lego Bionicles.
I eat Legos.
Lego Bionicles hit the toy market in 2001 and have since inspired 4 movies and an animated series. The Bionicle toys helped revive the Lego franchise, which before the Bionicles launch was struggling for the first time in its history. The Bionicle toys are credited with helping Lego return to its former glory.
Need a hand?
And in 2001, McDonald's released its own version of Lego Bionicles. This garnered the attention of Lego-loving children and adults alike. The McDonald's version of this highly selling toy, complete with its own disc, is now valued at over $200. That's some serious money considering the McDonald's edition of the toy was a simplified version that didn't offer all the same features as true Lego Bionicles. Yogi Bear.
Yogi, grab my paw!
Yogi Bear is primarily known appearing in comic books and an animated TV series where Yogi Bear got into mischief and was an infamous picnic basket thief. The popular series even got its own movie with a cast made up of popular artists like Dan Aykroyd, Justin Timberlake, Anna Faris, and Tom Cavanaugh. But did you know that Yogi Bear and his Jellystone National Park friends were made available as toys with Happy Meals in 1991? In your Happy Meal box, you could get Yogi Bear, Boo Boo Bear, Cindy Bear, and other beloved characters in action figure form. And while the movie didn't get rave reviews, these McDonald's toys are now worth over $100 each. Star Wars Clone Wars.
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Sorry, Star Wars.
The Star Wars franchise has a cult-like following of superfans that continues to earn the franchise a great deal of revenue. There are books, comics, movies, TV shows, toys, collectibles, video games, and more, all based on this series. And the hype shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
I guess we're the best.
When the Clone Wars TV series debuted in 2008, McDonald's took advantage of the Star Wars franchise's popularity and launched Star Wars Clone Wars toys to go out with their Happy Meals. The toys featured action figures of the main characters from the series. The toys have appreciated in value since their release and are now worth $50 each. Apparently, the force is strong with these toys. Super Mario Bros.
Hey, Super Mario.
Super Mario is an iconic character that continues to capture the attention of audiences of all ages since its 1985 Nintendo debut. The Mario Bros. Video games have some of the most popular video game characters to date. There are now over 200 different video games featuring the Super Mario Bros. Characters. In 1994 and 1998, McDonald's leveraged the game's popularity to get more people in the door ordering Happy Meals by launching a line of Super Mario Bros. Toys. While there are now over 80 characters in the Super Mario's video game world, the toys created for McDonald's included 8 different figurines of the original and popular characters. This included Mario, his brother Luigi, Bowser, Yoshi, and Princess Peach. McDonald's even included toy versions of the iconic mushrooms, turtles, and even the bricks you can smash to reveal mystery bonuses when playing the game. The toys McDonald's created for their Happy Meals are now valued at over $250 for the complete set. Just another reason to love Super Mario. Check out more great videos. Just tap or click, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell.